Good evening and welcome to game 4 of the Plaay Utd season. Leicester are already on the field. They are currently in 13th, they're at home, and Plaay Utd are currently in 4th. I'm going to do this slightly differently. You'll find out the opponents as we go along. But our team is in goal Max Cornelius, defenders Al Red Sox fan and Jojo Shaw. Then we have Don Heston and Sean D. Scott Howard and I Am Sporticus. Jesse Burnett and Alan Shaw. And our front pairing, Anthony Crooks and Bobby Catalano. The substitutes, Tribe Fan as the goalkeeper, Joseph Kallela, ID Jester, Amish Elvis, Arnold Hunter, Baseball Demos, and Rob are the substitutes. You may have noticed that our star player from last game, the goalkeeper, is not in the team today, but giving Tribe Fan a run out on the bench because we never know when we're going to need him. So here we go. One. So, oh, sorry, didn't decide we were going to kick off, did we? So kicking off, I Play United. We have no injuries to report, so everything's fine. So 1. So Anthony Crooks swaps over with Bobby Catalano, and we have an 8. An 8 is a build-up, and it's a 5, which is tactics. 1, 2, 2 for Leicester. 1, 2, 3, 3 for us. So we take the ball. So the attack 6, so 4 and 1 for Leicester's change, which is Jamie Vardy's changes for Islam Slimani, Harry Maguire for Wes Morgan. We need 4 triangles, 1, 2, 3. We don't have it, so it's defended. And it is a 5. And defended attack, 04 shoots wide. D4 if he's got a ball. So 04 is Heston shot. And does D4 have a spot? That's Wes Morgan, he doesn't. But neither does Jesse Burnett, so who gets the ball? The ball goes to the home team. So turnover Leicester. Five, that's Ben Chilwell, swaps with Danny Simpson, and we're looking at a 9, which is a sideline battle. 5-4, which is 3 minutes, and a 1 for an out of bounds is the visiting team. So turn over to Play United. So here we go. This could be one of our toughest games so far, both being away. The toughest ones, of course. 5, Jojo Shaw swaps with our Red Sox fan, and we're looking at 3, highlight reel M. So highlight reel M, we shake 2 dice again. Well, let's shake them all. Green die, and we're looking at 3 to change, which is D Scott Howard and I Am Sporticus, and it's a 7. Offense green die, which is 4. Player not called for clear infraction, visiting player. Haggis referee now hostile to visiting team. Home team gains possession, so that was Jesse Burnett. Arguing with the referee and is now hostile. 2. Shinji Okazaki swaps with Wilfred and Ndidi. They don't have any easy names in this team, do they? 10. Tackle. We have a square. So turn over to Plaay Utd. And here we go on the attack, hopefully, to get an attack. 1. Bobby Catalano and Anthony Crooks swap places. I'm looking at a 5, which is a referee's decision, and remember, he's hostile to us. Here we go. So 5. Our Red Sox fan and Jojo Shaw swap places, and we're looking at a 3. Hostile referee, defensive foul, indirect free kick. So foul by Leicester, indirect free kick to Plaay Utd. So we get the ball again, and off we go. 3. I am Sporticus and D. Scott Howard swap places, and we've got a 12 counter attack. If defense has 2 squares, 1, they do. They counter attack. So turn over to Leicester, and they get an attack. 2. Ndidi and Okazaki swap places. They're looking for 3 triangles. 1, they have 3 triangles. We're looking for 4 squares. 1, 2, 3. We only have 3, therefore the attack is good. So we're on target. 3. Mahrez and Albrighton swap places. 5. 04 or 05 shoots. Well, they're both as bad as each other, so we'll give it to 04. And so they've got 2, so it's going to be a miss. So it's going to be defended. And we're looking at saved of, let's have a look, 5. So Danny Simpson and Ben Chilwell swap places, and we've got a 9 gathered in by D4. So Don Heston collects, and PU, Plaay Utd, take the ball. 10 minutes, we're in the 11th minute. 5. Jojo Shaw and all Red Sox fans change places, and we're looking at 5. Referee's decision M. Remember, he's hostile to us. 6, which means 5 and 4. Wes Morgan and Harry Maguire swap place, and Ben Chilwell and Danny Simpson swap places. And we're looking at a 9. Great chance for 0-1, but offside called on the play. So offside, Anthony Crooks. So it's a turnover to Leicester. 5, Danny Simpson and Ben Chilwell swap places, and we have a 4. Home team attacks, so an attack. 1, Slimani and Vardy swap places. Could have done without that. So do they have 4 triangles? 1, 2, 3. They don't, so it's defended. Chilwell swaps with Simpson, and we're looking at 6. 0-1 shoots wide. D5 takes it with a ball, which it does. So turn over to Plaay Utd, and on we go. 6, which is Leicester's 2 and 5 swap places. Okazaki and Ndidi and Simpson and Chilwell. And then we're looking at 7. Midfield battle for 6. So midfield battle for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're looking at star. We have 2 stars. We have 4 stars. So we have an attack. Six again, so 3 and 1. Vardy goes out for Slimini. Albrighton goes out for Mahrez. And we're looking for 3 triangles. 1, 2. We have 3 triangles, but they only need 1 square, which they have, so it's defended. 4. So 05, which is Red Sox fan. Shot wide. And D3 if he has a ball. D3 has a ball, so it's a turnover to Leicester. Two, Ndidi and Okazaki swap. And we're looking at 10. Tackle. Do we have a square? We do. So Plaay Utd take over. 5. So Red Sox fan goes out and Jojo Shaw comes in. 5. Referee's decision. It's a long so a 6. It's a 6 and a 1, so 1 will swap Slimani and Vardy. And this is a long time to go with a hostile referee. We're looking at 7. Defensive foul, indirect free kick. So that should be there, by the way. No, it should be there. So indirect free kick. We still have the ball. 4. Heston swaps with Sean D. I think that's the first time we've seen Sean D. Played in the first game, substituted, and using him sparingly because he's only a young boy. And 10 is a tackle. If the defence has a square, it gains the ball, and they do. So turnover for Leicester. 3. Mahrez goes out. Albrighton comes in. 8. 8 is a build-up, and it's a 6. So it's star. 1 star. We've got them easily. So that gets turned over to Plaay Utd. Not a lot of action in this game so far. Jojo Shaw swaps with our Red Sox fan. And we have an 8. It's a build-up. Build-up 4, which is hard. 1. They have 1 hard. 1. We have 2 hard, so we get an attack. 4. Sean D swaps with Don Heston. And we need 1 triangle, which we've got easily. And Leicester need 3 squares, which they don't have, so it's on target. 1. Crooks and Catalano change places. And we're looking at a 4 on target. 4. 0-1, spectacular save, so Bobby Catalano then. Or it could be Bobby Catalano. 2. Burnett and Alan Shaw. That's the first time I've appeared. And we have a 5 on a spectacular save. 5 stars or better. And Schmeichel's only got 4, so goal! Goal! Bobby Catalano. And the assist is D. Scott Howard. So, quick break. And Howard feeds Bobby Catalano. And she puts it in the top corner. Schmeichel unable to reach it. Leicester 0, Plaay Utd 1. And that will reset the referee to neutral. 4, so kick off by Leicester. Maguire and Morgan swap places. And we have a 6. It's just take on. And it is 2, which is Okazaki. So yeah, 2 against 4. And we're looking at touch. Okazaki has touch. Heston does not. So let's attack for Leicester. Four was Morgan and Harry Maguire swap places. And 10. Sorry, they need 5 triangles. 1, 2, 3. They don't have it, so it's defended. And it's a 10. 0-1 shot. 0-3 if it's got a ball, which he has. So we move on. Leicester still have the ball. 5. Chilwell swaps with Simpson. 5. Referee's decision M. So it's a neutral referee because there's been a goal. 3. Albrighton and Mahrez swap places. And we have a referee's decision 2. Defensive foul, yellow card and penalty kick. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Number 2. So it's me. Oh gosh, another yellow card. For me. That's just the second game in a row. And it's going to be Jamie Vardy who will step up to take the penalty kick. Just need 2 dice for this. Here we go. Oops, probably not that dice. But anyway, the other one's a 6, so it's a goal. So Leicester and Jamie Vardy evens up the score. And I again give up the foul. That's my second yellow card. 2, that's myself and Jesse Burnett swapping over, and then a 3, highlight reel M. 3, that's D. Scott Howard and I am Sporticus, and we're looking at 7. Offense green die, which is 2, which is Jesse Burnett. Player injured, removed from game, use the injury if the green is a 6, which it isn't. So here we go. What we got here? So Burnett injured, and she has a start of a tick. Oh, by the way, let's see what the penalty kick actually was for. It's a 5. It was a 6, 7, wasn't it? Oh, it was 5. Sliding tackle. Oh well. So anyway, back to the injury. She has a check mark and full-time starter injured for the rest of the game, so she doesn't actually get any more injuries than that. So Jesse Burnett is injured and we need to bring someone in. That's an early change. Let's have a look at what we've got. baseball demos is going to come in. So here we go. 4. Don Heston and Sean D change places. And we're looking at 9. Sideline battle. We're looking at 6 and 3, so that's 2 minutes. And then the 4, that was a 4. Team with the most circles. 1, 2, 3. They've got 4. 1, 2. We've got 2. So turn over to Leicester. So we're looking for an out of bounds ruling now. 4. We've already done that, haven't we? Yeah, we've already done that. So here we go. 2. Okazaki and Ndidi swap places. And we're looking at 8, which is a build-up. And it's a 6, which is star. They have 3 stars. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. So it's a turnover to Plaay Utd. And on we go into the 35th minute. 2 baseball demos and Alan Shaw. I don't know if I'm capable of actually staying on the field the way I'm playing. And we're looking at a 9, which is a sideline battle. 6-3, that's 2. And then out of bounds ruling 2. Team with more circles. 1, 2, 3, they've got 5. 1, 2, 3, we've got 3. So we'll turn over to Leicester. 3. Mahrez and Albrighton change places, and we have a 9, which is another sideline battle. 6 and 3, which is a 3 minutes. Then we have a 1, which is visitors, so turn over to Plaay Utd. There's not been a lot of shooting in this, but we still managed 2 goals. 5. Red Sox fan swaps with Jojo Shaw. And we're looking at 6, which is a take on. And a 3 is a strong, while Sean D is strong, as is Wilfred Ndidi. So the away team get it, so we're on attack. 3, I am Sporticus and D. Scott Howard change, and we need 6 triangles. Not even close. We've got 4, which was quite close, but not close enough. So it's defended, and 10. 0-1 shoots wide, so that's Catalano. Shot. And 0-3 with a circle. So Howard recovers. 2. So I swap out for baseball demos. And 10 is tackle. They need a square, they have, so Leicester take over. As we get into the 43rd minute. 6, which means baseball demos and myself swap places, and Jojo Shaw and our Red Sox fans swap places. Then we have a 7 midfield battle for 2 minutes. That's the first midfield battle we've had. And we're looking at touch. 1, 2, 3 for Leicester. 1, 2, 4. us, so that means we get an attack for Leicester as we go into the last minute of regulation time. Leicester's attack 1, Vardy goes out, Slimani comes in. They need 6 triangles, they don't have it, so it's defended, and 11, so 04 shoots. Does he have a ball to recover it? He does. Leicester recovers. As we go into the additional time at the end of the first half, 3, Brighton and Riyad Mahrez change places, and 7 is a midfield battle for 2 minutes. So there goes the end of the first half, 1-1, and 2 goals within the matter of 3 minutes. Bobby Catalano, assisted by D. Scott Howard, putting Plaay Utd in the lead, and then some half-wit called Alan Shaw decides to do a sliding tackle in the penalty area and brings down the Leicester player, and Jamie Vardy slots it away to tie up the game. I don't know whether really we should look at bringing me off. So I'm going to bring me off at half time, and we're going to bring Arnold Hunter on. Yep, Arnold Hunter's going to come on. So there's a sub, and Shaw off for Arnold Hunter. We only have 1 sub left. Excuse me, Leicester to kick off. So here we go in the second half. 5, Danny Simpson and Ben Chilwell swap places, and 9 is a sideline battle, 5-4, 3 minutes. We're looking at 3 for the out of bounds ruling. Teams with the most circles, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Leicester, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Plaay Utd. So Plaay Utd take over. And I must admit, I think I'd take a draw if we could get one out from Leicester at Leicester. So we've got to see how it goes though. 2, D. Scott Howard and Baseball Demos change places. And we're looking at 6, which is a take on. 1 and 5. Oh, sorry, it's a 5. No, right, 1 and 5. The 5 is the tactics. Bobby doesn't have it, neither does Ben Chilwell, and the decider guy gives it to Leicester. So Leicester take over, 51 minutes. 1, Slimani and Vardy swap places, and we're looking at 7, which is a midfield battle for 2 minutes. Touch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So Leicester have an attack. 3 6s. So nothing's going to happen there. Swapping players. So we have 6 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5, so it's defended. 12. 5 shots. And Chilwell doesn't have a ball, neither does Bobby Catalano. So it's 5 recovers. So Leicester have the ball. So Chilwell goes out and Danny Simpson comes in. And we're looking at 9, sideline battle, 6-3. That is going to be 3 minutes. And 2, team with the most circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Leicester, 1, 2, 3, 3 for Plaay Utd. And so Leicester have the ball. Six, so 3 and 2 for Plaay Utd. Baseball Demo swaps with D. Scott Howard. Arnold Hunter swaps with I Am Sporticus. And we are looking at a 5. Referee's decision M. 1, Vardy out, Slimani in. We've been quite lucky with that. Every time there's something that could happen, it seems that Vardy gets swapped out, which is good for us. 11. Referee is neutral. Deflected out of bounds, offense get corner kick, and there's 2 asterisks if the green die is a 6, which it isn't, so out of bounds, corner kick Leicester. So now we're at the 60th minute, which means 9s and 10s, sorry, 10s and 11s become substitutions. We've only got 1 to give if we get one, so here we go, corner kick. 4, Maguire and Morgan swap places, and we're looking at 8, which is off the main chart, which is a build-up, and we're looking at 2, which is tough. 1 tough. We have 2, so Plaay Utd turn the ball over, take the ball off Leicester, and we move on. I Am Sporticus and Arnold Hunter swap places, and we're looking at a 4, home field advantage, so turn over Leicester and they attack. 1, Slimani. I should not have said that the last thing I said about Jamie Vardy, because he's now back in. They're looking at 3 triangles, and they've got 3. But fortunately, we're looking at 1 square, and we've got a very good defense. So it's defended, and it's defended 4. So R5, shot wide. Just 3, D3, have a ball yet. Recovered by Arnold Hunter, and the takeover by Plaay Utd. So good defending again. We've got a really strong defence. 1, Bobby Catalano goes out and Anthony Crooks comes in. 7, midfield battle for 5 minutes. And we're looking at tactics. 1, 2 tactics, 1, 2, 3 tactics, so it's an attack. Plaay Utd. 3, Arnold Hunter goes out, I Am Sporticus comes in. We need 6 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4, so it's defended. 5. Our Red Sox fan and Jojo Shaw swap places. I should have taken those the last numbers really. 8, 02, which is D. Scott Howard. Shot wide. 01 if he's got a circle, and Anthony doesn't. Neither does Danny Simpson, but it's a turnover to Leicester because the green die is the home team. The decided die says home team. 3, Mahrez out, Albrighton in. And we're now looking at 5, which is a referee's decision M. 6, which means 2, D. Scott Howard and Baseball Demo swap places. And we're looking at 8. Defense green die, which is 2. Player injured, removed from game, use injury chart. If the green die is a 6, he shakes off the injury, so he's not injured, and that minute he's just lost. Five, Danny Simpson swaps with Ben Chilwell, and 6 is a take on. So that's Wilfred Ndidi and Sean D, and we're looking at 5, which is tactics, and Ndidi has it. So Leicester go on the attack. Four, Morgan and Maguire swap. They need 2 triangles. They've got that easily. We need 2 squares. Jojo Shaw stops Jamie Vardy in his tracks. And 2, 4. So 0-5 wide. And D3, if he has a ball, which he has, Sporticus takes over. So it's takeover by Plaay United. And I think Leicester might have a look at who they have. They don't have a lot to be. Oh, yeah. So they're going to make a substitution, which will give us a minute here. They're going to take. Oh, gosh, this is interesting. It gives them a lot. I'm not going to take him off. We're going to take Slimani off. We're going to move Ndidi forward. So a substitution. Slimani is off, and Iheanacho comes on. And Plaay United have the ball. 6 and 2, so Iheanacho goes back and Okazaki comes forward. 8 is a build-up. 4 is hard. 1, they have 2 hard. 1, 2 hard. So we have it. And we'll go on the attack. In the 74th minute, 6, which means number 4, Maguire and Morgan change places. And we have 4 triangles. 1, we don't have that, we only have 2. So it's defended. 8, so Demo's shot wide. And 0-1 if he's got a ball, and then it's turned over to Leicester. Four was Morgan and Harry Maguire change places. 5, referee's decision. So 1, Ndidi and Vardy swap places. Don't think that was a good move putting Ndidi there, but too late now. 10, referee's decision, neutral. Defence foul, hard player, yellow card. So 3, and it's an indirect free kick. So I am Sporticus. Let's just mark these cards down again. We had myself, Plaay United yellow in the 26th minute, and I am Sporticus. Plaay United gets a yellow in the 75th minute. Indirect free kick, so we'll just start off. Leicester have the ball. 6, so that's 1 and 5 for us, Jojo Shaw and Red Sox fan. Anthony Crooks and Bobby Catalano swap places. And we're looking at 6, which is a take-on between Chilwell and Catalano, and we're looking at pace. Catalano has pace, Chilwell doesn't, so turn over to Plaay Utd. 5, Red Sox fan swaps with Jojo Shaw. 10 is tackle, but we have to substitute. So we've got to use our last substitution here. So, who do we want to bring on? We're going to take Sean D off. And bring on Joseph Kalele. So hopefully we'll be okay now. Oh, I didn't look at that tackle. And so they need a square, which they have, so Leicester take over. Six, which means our 5 Kalele moves out for Heston. And then 11, which is a substitute to Leicester. And they're going to get a corner kick. And if Greedine 6 is offside, so they don't get a corner kick, they get offside. And Plaay Utd will take over, but they have to swap somebody off. They're going to take Danny Simpson out. And bring in Christian Fuchs. So Leicester have 1 substitution left, and it's a corner kick. It's an offside, sorry. 6 is across the board again. So we're looking at 12. Counter-attack, have they got 2 squares? They do. Hang on, they don't, because it is offsides, because there was this green 6. It gains possession and creates an attack immediately. Offside if green is die 6, so they're offside. And a turn over to PU. So 4 for Leicester, Maguire and Morgan. And we're looking at 10. We don't have anybody to substitute, so we can't. So we must swap Heston and Kalele. 10 is a tackle. They have a square. They do. And Leicester take over. So we're getting close to the end now. We're 5 minutes of normal time left. 3. Albrighton and Mahrez swap places. And 12, counter-attack. Do we have 2 squares? We do. The green die is not a 6, so Plaay Utd get an attack. This will be a good time to score. Jojo Shaw and our Red Sox fans swap places, and we're 2 triangles, which we have, but they only need one square, which I'm sure they've got. They do. So it's defended, and we're looking at 3. D2 with a ball. He doesn't have a ball. Kalala does, so it's defended. Kalala takes over, so PU have the ball again. 4. Kalala goes out. Heston comes in. 6. That was a 2 and a 4. 6 is a take on between Demos and Wes Morgan, and we're looking at 4, which is hard, and Wes Morgan takes that as we go into the 88th minute. Pardon me. 4. Wes Morgan goes out. Harry Maguire comes in. And 9. Sideline battle for 3 minutes. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, rather than add on to this, I'm going to roll the dice, and I'm just going to roll the gold dice and the and the decider die. If the decider die is a dot, then the minutes get added on. If it's not, then it's just those minutes, and if it's less than 3, because we've got 3 substitutions here, then it will remain 3. So we're going to go to 4 minutes of additional time. What we didn't do is work out who the sideline battle went to. So 2 goes to the trailing team after 80 minutes, but tied. Most circles 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3. So Leicester have the ball. 5. Christian Fuchs and Ben Chilwell swap places, and we're looking at 6, which is a take on between 5 and 1, which is Chilwell and Catalano. 5 is tactics. Chilwell doesn't have it. Catalano doesn't have it. Decider dice is the away team, so Plaay Utd take the ball. 2 minutes of additional time left. 2 baseball demos. D. Scott Howard swap places. And 4 home field advantage. So Leicester have an attack in the last 2 minutes. The crowd are whistling, mainly the Plaay Utd crowd. Okazaki and Iheanacho swap places, and they need 6 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't have it. So 11. Offensive 4. Harry Maguire. Recovers. So turnover. Leicester still have the ball, and this will be the final play. Can we defend it? 6. So Catalano swaps with Anthony Crooks, and we're looking at 7, which is a midfield battle, and that for 5 minutes will be the end of the game. And I think a lot more action there in the second half of the game, but we end with a 1-1 draw. Plaay Utd taking a lead in a topsy-turvy first half, backwards and forwards. Bobby Catalano scored the goal from D. Scott Howard's assisted ball in the top right-hand corner, and then Alan Shaw will be having a meeting with the manager of the team after this game, because this is the second game in a row he's pulled somebody down. Unfortunately, this time it was in the penalty area on the 26 minutes, and Jamie Vardy slotted the ball home. So 3 minutes after we scored, the game was tied. Second half was a lot more to and fro, and there wasn't a lot of shots going on there. I don't think there were many shots in the game at all, but we come away with a point, which is a good result for us, I think. And I'll be back shortly to give you the results from the other games and the standings. So finishing off the fourth round of games. Scores from the other games: Arsenal 2, Bournemouth 1, Brighton 0, West Bromwich Albion 4, Burnley 1, Crystal Palace 0, Everton 2, Tottenham 2, Leicester 1, Plaay Utd 1 was our game. Manchester City 5, Liverpool 2, Southampton 0, Watford 1, Stoke City 0, Manchester United 2, Swansea City 1, Newcastle United 4, West Ham United 3, Huddersfield Town 2. Next game will be Plaay Utd at home to Arsenal. What this does for the table: top of the league, Manchester United 4 wins, so maximum points of 12. Watford 4 wins, maximum points of 12. Then comes Arsenal. This is where we're going to have a difficult game. They're third with 9 points. Manchester City fourth with 9 points. Then comes Plaay Utd, who are fifth with 8 points. We're still undefeated. 2 wins, 2 draws. Then sixth, Newcastle with 7 points. At the bottom, reading upwards, 20th, Stoke City, 1 point. Bournemouth, 19th with 1 point. West Ham United, 18th with 3 points. Swansea, 17th, 3 points. Southampton, 16th, 3 points. And Brighton, 15th, also with 3 points. Our opponents today, Leicester, are in 13th, and they now have 4 with a win, a draw and 2 losses. So yet again, I think it's fair to say we are still proving a very formidable opposition. I didn't think we'd be as good as we are at the moment, but we have got a tough game coming up next, and that's where we find out really how good we are. So until next time, hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't. Leave comments as always. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you and good night.